sounds like it's a made-up story, but it's true.
This is good. That's good with a mountain. Can think big thoughts and also digest a lot of impressions. I traveled the world after 3 years in university. We went to the Andes to climb Hawana Potosí, which is like 6,100 meters. Became like really height sick. Stomach and head and everything like didn't really work. But we had a doctor in the crew, so we knew that it wasn't dangerous, just painful. My focus was to take one step. I didn't even think about getting to the top. You know, one step at a time. And then suddenly you find yourself 20 meters away from the top. And that was the first time like, shit, I'm actually gonna make this. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities in I think, in building a company and that climb that I did in the Andes. Yeah. Ja, det er også min bag. Men den prøver jeg, og den røk faktisk i går til det, så det var bra. Den skal ikke i produksjon ennå, da lærte vi noe. Kom her, du tar på sokker. 2 forskjellige sokker i dag. My name is Truls Brataas. I'm 36 years old. I have 2 beautiful kids, and of course my beautiful wife, Mette, and we live here in Oslo.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1,
Klar.
0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You used to live downtown, like everyone, and then when you become parents, you want to have some more nature in your life. Woohoo! At least we wanted to. So instead of traveling from the city to the nature, it's better to live in the nature and then travel down to the city when you need to. Da er vi klar. Kom at inne. Skal vi gå inn? Ready for work. It's kind of this ignorance when you start a company, I think. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, because if you knew, you would probably have a second or third or fourth thought of doing it.
You have to be stupid enough or ignorant enough to not care about all the headaches you're going to run into.
Me and Jan met in 2009. I was lying in the surf there in Hoddevika, which is this beautiful surf spot in Norway. And then I saw my co-founder, Jan.
It is so sick out here.
Being a snowboarder and a skier, of course, I knew who Jan was.
Master competitors, multiple gold medals. Man, they don't get prettier than that.
Thinking about you, Nelson.
Yeah, that's what makes him sexy.
Jan, of course, been living in a bag for 10 years at that time. And me, of course, traveling with skis and snowboards, and now recently surfboards around the world.
So we have a lot of luggage.
And we start to talk about, you know, it's so strange that no one has solved this problem of traveling with sports gear.
Because we all know walking with bags suck.
So I went back to the university then and started to work on this project next to my master. To understand the problem fully is, you know, it's key of creating anything. So here we actually have the first prototype that was ever made at the university.
Ja, vi ruller vi. Da ruller vi. Douchebag, prototyp 1, ferdig.
We interviewed 150 people in creating this solution. We want to make sure that, you know, it was not only we who felt that need, but it was the entire community of skiers and snowboarders. And they agreed that it needed to be lightweight, adjustable in length.
Ruller inn til riktig lengde på skinnet.
Highly protective.
The good thing about these sidewalls and bottom is that you have ABS plastic that is protecting, you know, your precious skis in there.
And basically compressible, so that when you're not using it, it becomes very small.
Because I've traveled for the past 12 years with ski bags that take up, you know, an enormous amount of space when I don't use them.
A bag that is, you know, can fit all your skis from your longest to your shortest, then you only need one product.
Bam, you have a 100% stiff ski bag that will never drag the ground.
Not many people know, but everything is handmade, right? There's one person who has been stitching the entire part of this bag. There's no machines who's done anything. So basically going to China.
Truls, er du redd, eller går det bra? Jeg tror det.
You know, grinding it down there to trying to find the right factory to do this. And you understand also, of course, traveling to China and Asia, the world is becoming more global, meaning that if you are to build something today, you need to think global right away. At least that's my philosophy. And finding a factory that also felt ethical to produce with. Managed to do that, and then also managed to secure funding for the first production batch.
Hi.
My moms and dads, you know, in Norway, you get this money when you have a child. That together with my summer jobs, that was like $25,000-ish. And that was the full finance for this company. So what was supposed to be my pension, I got their blessing to use it, and then it was, yeah, all in. Right here, we just received our first shipment from our factory. So that was a big moment. Jan understood how social media works.
I think it's go time. If we didn't have a ski box, we could not be traveling with the Lambo. I'm looking at it, imagining it a convertible. We found snow. Girls are coming. Killed it.
Jan made a YouTube video
You filming?
that got a lot of traction.
Today I'm gonna try to be a salesperson, like a true TV shop selling kind of guy.
And also used his blog to show this new thing that we had created. Then we set up the webpage, and it was counting down to the 1st of January 2012. And this was basically all my life savings in those 500 bags. We sold to 12 nations within the first week. So that was a real satisfying thing when you see that you solved a problem for the community that they've had for so long. And by smart design and thoughtful development, we managed to actually create a product that was functionally next level. So here you have the new surf bag. So it basically uses the technology from the ribcage system that we used on the douche bag and implemented that for surfboard as well. Even though you start with a really good product, you can never stop. It can always become better.
Well done, you guys are freaking, that's some exceptional stuff.
You know, we still do changes on the ski bag as well, and that is 10 years old. It's constant evolution. So this is the size of our first office, actually. Right now, I will say that it fits one, but this one was 3 people at the most. So I think it's cool to have this room in here, because then you know where you come from. There was a lot of, you know, noodles, and we were grinding, but actually it felt good. For me, this was education. Like, however this would have gone, still would have been left with, you know, unique experiences that would lead to something.
Jeg tenkte å prøve den der.
I believe that the future will change. The world will evolve. And so must and will we want to be part of that. Change this opportunity. You know, it's only 30 people, but it's 30 very good people that can, together with technology, do the work of 150. I want to ensure that this is a platform for creativity. There's so much that can be automated. But human curiosity, kindness, they are unique.
I don't know what's behind that peak, but what I learned is that it doesn't really matter. It's about the journey. That's what it's all about.
Hva sier du?